Hello everyone, kamusta ka mo? So I hope na you're doing okay. So I will upload the short video lesson for our module 2. So if you have any inquiry, you know the drill, just PM lang sa messenger para ma-accommodate ka mo. Okay? So we will begin with module 2. By the way, if you like the short video lesson, you can like it and pwede mo subscribe to it. Okay? Salamat! We will begin na for module 2. Okay, so we will start in our module 2. So our topic for module 2 is principles of colors or color and color wheel. So what is the color wheel? Color wheel is an illustrative tool used to help us define colors and their relationships to one another. The first one who invented color wheel was Isaac Newton in 1666. Color wheel or color circle, naman siyang previous name, is an abstract illustrative organization of color hues. So, ang hues means, amo siya ang tawag sa una sa color. Around a circle, which shows the relationship between primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors, and etc. So, siya gini, si Isaac Newton, ang una nga nag-invent sa color wheel, no? We're in Subong, we have several kinds of color na makita aton sa color wheel under sa inyong principle. So, this is what the color wheel looks like. Naunta. So, it's a combination of different colors inside a wheel. So, di man na siya pwede tawag color box on circle na. That's why it's a color wheel. Okay, so we will proceed to the next slide. Color wheel represents all visible colors. It's the standard tool for viewing and understanding color combinations arranged in the order the colors appear in the light spectrum. So usually, no, it refers to the arrangement from warm colors to cool colors. That is why, no, una ang red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So, meaning sinati, alin sa uh, mainit kadto sa mabugnaw na colors. The building blocks, no, from which all other colors are derived, also known as basic colors, as they can be recreated by color mixing. Traditional art and color theory accept YRYB. Meaning sa RYB, red, yellow, blue. We will discuss that later on sa atong mga slides. As the primary colors. No? As humans are trichromatic, that is why RYB na daw siya, since RYB is the fundamental to see the color spectrum of our world. So ano ini ang trichromatic? We will define what is trichromatic when we will learn the term what is trichromatic. Kung ano na sabihin na siya naghalin, kag paano na. Okay? So when we say trichromatic theory of color vision, it means, no? The tri means three, tatlo. The root chroma means color. So trichromatic means three colors. Tatlo lang ka-colors. The trichromatic theory of color vision is a theory that states there are three different colors receptors in the retina. So, buot sino yun? Tatlo lang ka-color, no? Ma-determine ang ato nga retina. What are those colors? The green, the blue, and the red. The cones in the retina are what give color vision. This theory says The cones are sensitive to three different colors, which I was mentioned a while ago, the green, the blue, and the red. When these colors are combined, eyes can tell a difference between millions of colors. So, paano na sa maka-determine sa different kinds of colors? Siyempre, ginamix-mix natin ang colors from primary to secondary colors to tertiary colors, which is i-discuss na. Okay? So, amo na siya ang ginamit sa trichromatic theory of color vision. So, there are two types of color wheels. One based on the primary colors of white, yellow, and blue. And the other one is the RGB, the red, green, and blue. Okay? Mabalaan ta na karon dun sa diin nga ang duwa ka klase no sa ato na primary colors, the red, the yellow, and blue, and red, green, and blue. So traditionally ang aton gid nga basic colors is the RYB, not the RGB. Okay? Typically, print artists use the RYB color model, no, as it's best suited to illustrate the correlation between physical colors in inks and paints in the color mixing process. Okay? So remember, no, basta print gani, red, yellow, and blue ang primary colors. Pero when it comes to digital, the primary colors, it becomes red, green, and blue. For designers or artists who work in the digital medium, the RGB color palette is the most typically used as those colors are found in the photoreceptors of the eyes. Okay? That is why may RGB kita, may RYB man kita. The light source of a monitor or screen can create any color you can imagine with a combination of different shades of red, green, and blue. Okay? That's why RGB na sa aton nga mga digitals. However, if printing is your ultimate goal, digital artists and designers can use a convert to file na CMYK, or it means cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. These are the four basic colors of ink used in the printing color images. Okay? So, duwa ka klase ang aton nga color, which is the additive color. It refers to cameras, television, phones, and computer monitors. They use the additive color model. The additive color model describes how light produces color. The additive colors are red, green, and blue, no? Or it means RGB. Additive color starts with black. Una na siya, black na siya, and then it adds green, red, and blue light to produce the visible spectrum of colors. As more color is added, the result is lighter. When all these three colors are combined equally, the result is white. That is why, on sa digital kita, una ang black, and then gadugang red, gadugang green, and gadugang blue. So, kung combine na sila, ma-produce ang spectrum of colors. That is why nga, kung namin yan yung video card ka, ganamit man ang color. Okay? Pero kung sa digital, as you combine colors, it becomes white. While sa aton nga printing, no? Okay. On the digital devices, we will discuss that on subtractive colors and printing. On digital devices, a red, green, and blue element is activated by an electrical charge causing them to glow. These elements are called subpixels. Okay? By combining the three colors, the desired hue, meaning isang hue, color, is created in one pixel. Magambal kita pixel, amo na siya ang gagmay nga dot sa aton nga monitors or sa aton nga screen nga makita sa aton digital devices. The pixels are then formed like a tiny mosaic to create a picture. So, i-combine mo na siya mga tiny dot na makita naton sa aton nga screen, sa aton digital devices, maka-create kita sa isa ka picture, which refers to mosaic. Hence, the measurement of our digital graphics is the PPI, or this is what we call pixels per inches. If you are using Adobe, then makita mo na sa imo set up the PPI. Okay? However, subtractive colors refers to the printing or the physical. In the subtractive color model, pigment is used to produce color using reflected light. So, may pigment na, the physical thing sa aton nga color, the ink, right? The color or this color model is used in printing. Pwede sa aton nga laser printer, inkjet, or any other printing devices. Silk screen, no? Pagpinta sa aton bio. Painting, no? It might be watercolor, Crayola, color pencils, and other mediums that add pigments to a substrate. The subtractive colors are cyan, magenta, and black, also known as the CMYK. Cyan refers to blue, in the shade of blue. Yellow refers to yellow. Magenta refers to the shade of red. And K refers to the black. Subtractive colors, color begins with white or the paper and ends with black. As the color is added, the result is darker. That is why, no, kung i-mix natin tanan nga color or the pigments, it becomes dark. Not necessarily black, no, in reality, but then it becomes dark. Tuod na? Yes. If you mix all colors, the three colors, no, it becomes dark color. I-mix mo na sila tatlo tanan, ka-dark ang imo nga pigment. That is why, no, amo na siyang principle under sa aton subtractive color. Hindi kita magtalang na may RGB which is ang primary colors is no RYH. Both are correct, but then we will determine sa diin naton inausar ang ini nga mga basic colors. Okay? But academically, we will follow, no, the RYB or the red, yellow, blue. The red, yellow, blue primary colors. Pero in digital, we will use the RGB, the red, green, and blue. Printers use cyan, magenta, and yellow inks in various percentage to control the amount of red, green, and blue, no, light reflected from white paper. In theory, adding an equal amount of cyan, yellow, and magenta will produce black. But in reality, the result is often very dark brown, which is true. You try it, okay? I-mix muna sila, ang tsura brown daw, tain na siya brown. Pagka dark na brown. Todo ka ituma na siya. To produce a true black pigment, no? Or to produce a black pigment is added. Black is referred to as K or the key color and is also used to add density. Okay? That's why may black na color sa aton nga printer. On the other hand, no, on a piece of paper, cyan, magenta, and yellow and black pigments are distributed by the tint. Hence, in tints, we will discuss what is tint. So, okay? A tint is a screen of tiny dots appearing as a percentage of the color. Okay? The overlapping dots creates an illusion of a hue or color. The various tints are then printed in overlapping patterns to create the picture. Hence, the unit measurement for graphic, no, print graphic is DPI. That's per inch. Kung sa digital, PPI. Okay? Pixel per inch. Dili naman niya dots per inch. If sa printed. Okay? Okay, so next slide. Always take note, no, when working in CMYK for color printing purposes. These colors are subtractive, which means they get darker as you add more ink or blend them together. Ito ang bago nila, no? The more ink na mix naton sa printed, no? Printed graphics, no? It becomes more darker ang color. Okay? So, go to the next slide. Basic principle of color. The basic principle of color wheel starts with three primary colors, the red, the yellow, and the blue. This is the traditional and the basic. No? The red, yellow, and blue. The colors are placed predestined on the wheel. Primary colors are the basis for all other color and any color can be used in combination of primary colors. This is the primary colors here, the RYB. So, anong sa ang tsura? This is the primary colors. The blue, the red, and the yellow. So, how do you create secondary colors? Secondary colors are made by mixing two primary colors from the color wheel. The results are orange, green, and violet are centered between the colors mixed to them on the wheel. So, makita gani secondary colors, no? Mixing two primary colors from the color wheel. No? I-mix mo ng duha ka primary colors, it becomes secondary colors. So, we will see. Pare, these are the secondary colors. So, paano ni siya? Si blue, when you mix it with yellow, it becomes green. No? Si yellow, i-mix mo kay red, it becomes orange. Si red, when you mix it with blue, it becomes violet or purple. No? The same na si purple kay si violet. Depende kung sa din na ginagamit ang color. Okay? When you mix two primary colors, it becomes secondary colors. Amo na siya kasi. Okay? That is why si RGB, si red, green, and blue, no? Isa mo confuse ka mga RGB, how? na dapat red, yellow, and blue ang primary color. Si RGB, ginausay tala na siya for digital, no, purposes. Digital talaga niya setup. Pero when physically or traditionally, then we will follow the basic principles of the RYB, yeah, colors. Secondary colors, these are color combinations created by equal mixture of two primary colors. Remember, Gina, right? According to the traditional color wheel, red and yellow will make orange. As we discussed a while ago. Red and blue make purple. Blue and yellow will make green. Don't forget. Okay? Muna din na siya. If you are using RGB colors, there's another set of secondary colors called additive, no? Additives. Ini sila usar talaga ni sila for ara ana sa digital. Pero if you are using physical and then harap pala kita good, then we will follow the traditional color, primary colors. No? RGB color wheel, no? Blue and green will produce cyan. Okay? Blue and red will produce what? Magenta. Blue and yellow will produce green. Okay? Amo ina sila. Secondary colors, unlike primary colors that cannot be created as they are pure colors, meaning they are just original. No? Amo gina siya ang ginasugura. The secondary colors need to be created. When we say created, ginamix natin ang two primary colors in order to create a secondary colors. For the artists working with the paint pigments, the secondary colors are green, purple, and orange. While for the designer working with the light spectrum, magenta, yellow, and cyan are the secondary colors, and all other colors are derived from them. Okay? What about tertiary colors? We have already dealt with the secondary colors definition, but we will also need to make mention of the tertiary or the intermediate colors, which are a combination of primary colors as well as secondary colors. The combination of primary and secondary colors is known as the tertiary or the intermediate colors due to their compound nature. Some of these combinations can include blue and violet, green and yellow, red and orange, blue and green, and yellow and orange. When observing the color wheel, tertiary colors can be found in the middle of the primary and secondary colors. Let's see. Ano siya, right? The blue, what's the middle of the blue and the green? It's blue-green, right? Sa DNA na ang primary. Blue is the primary. The secondary color is the green. So, i-mix mo ni sila nga duwa, it becomes blue-green. Yellow plus orange, it becomes yellow-orange. Hindi naman sa piya. Green plus yellow. Ano ang primary? Yellow. Secondary is the green. It becomes yellow-green. Dari? Red. Right? Where's the red? Here's the red. Sorry. Mix muna siya with violet. It becomes red-violet. Okay? Oh. So, the blue mixed with violet, it becomes red-violet. Diba? So, amon ina siya. So, when mixing primary colors and tertiary colors, it becomes, what? Becomes, sorry. Mixing primary colors and secondary colors become tertiary colors. Okay? I hope you learned something. That's the end of our lesson. So, that's the that's the different kinds of color principle. So, it is always, no? Um, it is always on your behalf kung ano nga mga colors ang dapat mo usaron, dapat mo follow because beauty is still in the eye of the beholder. Hindi ka na siya mapilit kung ano gid ang gusto mo nga usaron nga colors because it's the it's your pirusan, meaning imo na nga gusto ko na na siya. Ano ang kadapat-dapat nila. We will just discuss kung ano ang different kinds of mga colors lang ton, mga principles, and it always depends on you on how you will use those color principles we have to create great, great music or a great pictures. Okay? Thank you for listening and I hope you learned something. And please don't forget to check your Google Classroom and to like and subscribe. Thank you.